All right, today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. So if you're unaware what's happening, Kai became the biggest Twitch streamer on the platform.
Good for him.
Congratulations, son.
Thank you.
You're number one. You're number one. I was sleeping. I kept hearing my notifications. And when I looked, you was like 79 and it counted. And like, I'm so happy for you, babe. You worked so hard. And you deserve it so much. And we watching and we're so proud of you, everybody. Babe, I love you so much. Babe, I'm so proud of you. You're number one. And you my son. And I'm so happy to be your mom. And I just want to let the world know that you've been working hard. And I just want to let the world know that you've been working hard like this for a long time. So they only now know. They just finding out. My son worked hard. He's a grinder every day, every night. And he gives me the world. And I want the world to know I love you, son. Congratulations, okay?
Yeah, I love you too.
Mafia, I love you.
We've been at it for a few years.
Good for him.
He surpassed everybody.
Good for him.
And he's a little extra. Kai's not exactly favored by the platform.
He's not favored by the platform?
You know how they have their golden boys?
Yeah.
Kai's not their golden
You
boy.
mean the platform don't like Kai?
They don't show him love the way they show much smaller streamers love.
But of course.
That's a different topic. We're not getting
No, we're not going to get...
I'm just saying, despite that, he made it that far.
Yeah, good for him.
So as I'm saying, extra love, that's all. When you're like first or second generation and you're trying to do something that kind of breaks the mold, parents are especially against it because they don't even understand a lot of this online stuff. Now, thankfully for this younger generation, I think younger parents are probably seeing it a bit differently. But I know from my mom, it took me a long time before I ever told her I did anything. And even the way I told her was mad weird, just for the fun of it. So maybe that's a story.
You're a whole jackass for that.
That's a story for a different day. But I thought it was really cool seeing him kind of reach a lot of his goals, and for his mom to show him that love and adulation, and for him to feel that kind of like cathartic moment. That's really cool, man. It's cool to see that stuff. And in a week with so much weird stuff on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, it's kind of just cool to see folks be able to achieve certain things and be rewarded with it. Be rewarded not by like monetary gain or numbers, but just by like something simple like your mom is proud of you.
And the thing that happened...
That's it. Think about that. He reached the largest thing, and the moment he cries is his mom says, "I'm proud of you." That's when it really hits. At the end of the day, that's a really human moment. Yeah. And beyond all these numbers and stuff like that, I think we all kind of want that, to hear that from our parents, hear that from, our mentors or whatever it might be. And he got to see that, and we all got to witness it. Me generally, I'm not the biggest person with like seeing sentimental personal stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, that shit was pretty cool. So good for you.
That's kind of a word for all the parents out there. First generation that is out somewhere. You came here for us to be able to do that. When my parents came here, they wanted me to have a better life, a better thing. But it's also to not be able to live in stress and to actually to live that. To be able to do that. And the problem sometimes that I have with first generation parents is that they only congratulate you or push you or encourage you when the dollars come in, or where your name starts to drop out, when people see you, or where their friends are like, "Ooh, I seen your son. I seen your son. I seen him. Ooh, he." That's where you congratulate us, and that's a bit. I understand why. I understand the whole thing. Don't come up in the comments like, "It's because I know why," but yeah, it's a bit fucked. Because all this time we'll be talking about diversity and we want diversity, but we have to look at ourselves and be like, you know what? We have to push our kids doing different things. Yeah. Growing up, I got some of my people, some of my friends, they were doing theater. I know it's not all the first generation parents come in here pushing their kids to do theater. But it's only once you hit and you're big and your name is out there and your last name is there and being said loudly that you're like, "Oh yeah, that's my son." Okay, yeah. But I had to struggle with you to do that. So it's fun that you congratulate. I'm not saying that's what Kai, his mom, did. I don't know that. I don't know that the relationship they have. I know nothing about that. I'm not saying that that's what she did. I'm saying that it makes me reflect about other parents that are not pushing their kids. So yeah, you came here for me to be able to do that. So let me.
Yeah. Kai becoming one of the biggest streamers on the platform,
Good for you.
making history,
Good for you.
especially at his age.
That's your, how old is he?
I think he's like 22, 23.
Do your thing.
Yeah, young man.
Do your thing.
Congratulations. That's fantastic. I think him and there's another one on YouTube, iShowSpeed, who's like hitting like 100K viewer streamers and like biggest on dude on the platform. And that was dude who also got banned from Twitch. You know? So it's interesting seeing like these young black dudes just kill it to this level and be this popular and not necessarily get that kind of love from the platform, but still finding ways to reach people directly. I respect it. I respect it. Really.
Why is it weird?
What do you mean?
It's not so much the same thing where I'm heading at, because we here don't get recognized, but we killing it, right?
Sure.
We whenever they got top tens in Quebec, we're nowhere to be found, and I kind of feel the sentiment, but like I feel that's a lot of places where it's like, hey, yeah, whatever, you got it.
Yeah.
The platform doesn't give a fuck that much, you know what I mean? So I don't know.
I'll be happy. That's a whole different discussion.
That's your word.
Hey man. I just want to. Hey man,
That's your
congratulations.
word.
You know what I mean?
That's your word again. Yeah, man.
Hey man, hey, listen, congratulations. At the end of the day, that's what really matters. You getting the big old dub. And I remember we covered a video on him a while back where he's doing these pranks, and you know people felt like we were trying to cancel. Listen, I don't want nobody removed off this platform.
No,
I don't want nobody to lose their voice. I want people to go on and make their money and do whatever they want to do. Who cares? So the same way, maybe we'll be like, I think that's some fuck shit. If you getting your dubs, get them. Get your wins. We want people to strive at the end of the day. Even if we have strong disagreements with people, we don't want them to lose their ability to take care of their family or whatever it might be. So, yeah, good for him.
The thing that happened
good for him. And you know what else I'll say?
Yeah.
It's really cool to see the face of a lot of these platforms change, even though the platform doesn't want it to be that way.
It's not, they don't decide.
The people are deciding. People are really like riding with these guys.
People are gonna watch whatever the fuck people are gonna watch.
Yeah, because recently, like the Sidemen ran like a charity event over out in the UK. iShowSpeed was invited to be part of the soccer charity match. They raised over £1 million for a charity in one day. Stream blew the numbers out the door. But it's dope. It's dope because even though this kid's 18 years old, you know, garnering all this viewership, he goes overseas and he gets just as much, if not more love.
Yeah.
And so it's cool to see how these folks are making a new wave and taking over the platform, having fun, doing it their way. So, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just enjoyable to see.
The cancel thing, I think, was really just a clickbait thing. And people are also not used to disagreeing with people. They really think that because you disagree with someone, you hate them and you want them out. No, I could disagree with someone. I could think someone's take is super stupid and still be like, do your thing. At the end of the day, he does him. I still think what he did was what it was, and we said what we said, and that's fine. But you get a win, you get a win. That's fine. That's fine with me. You got to get used to disagreeing with people. There's people like, because they're your friends, everything they say is the truth and is right. And because you're friends with them, you got to agree with everything they said. Or else you sound like you're a betrayer. You know, you sound like you're a traitor. Like, oh no, I don't. No, you're supposed to have my back. Nah, what you did was stupid. Whether you're my friend or you're not my friend. If I think some shit is stupid, is dumb, is retarded, it is what it is. Number of time we worked together. Number of times you told me that shit that I did that's dumb. Stop. And I was like, yeah, you know what? It was dumb. And we kept on going. We kept it moving.
Hey man, listen, I just wanted to congratulate you. I didn't want to rehash whole stuff, so I really don't care, to be honest with you. Just shout out. That's it. That's all I got. You go ahead.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's just what I got from that. People saying that and shit. Doesn't matter.
And these platforms, you know, they gotta wake up. They gotta change their definition of what is brain safe and what is not, because these young folks, they don't care. They got a whole different view of the world. And I'm not gonna lie, these young cats, even though they're edgy or they be a little bit wild, they're driving where the viewers want to go.
You know,
they are what the future looks like. So motherfuckers got to get behind that at some point. That is the future, yeah.
You know what just got trending the other day because of kids now? An old song by R. Kelly.
What's wrong?
I don't remember, but they get to decide.
Oh.
They get to decide.
I mean, listen,
if they want,
kids, you know, we can say whatever they want about their music, but they got some good taste. I mean, R. Kelly a classic. I mean, Listen, drip, drip, drip. He in jail. You know what I'm saying? Behind them bars. But listen, congratulations. These young kids dope. Listen, I don't care what nobody says. R. Kelly put him behind bars, but I'm gonna keep stepping in the name of love. You know what I'm saying? Me and my lady, we gonna bump and grind. You feel me? We gotta keep the classics alive.
Oh my God, Abba has a lady.
I said me and my ladies.